Johnny Murray here, and welcome back to Play Your Way. This is a gaming podcast. We cover gaming news, reviews, talks, whatever, all the above. This is gaming because we love gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have this podcast. We can talk about video games. No controversy, even though we do talk about a lot of controversies, actually. But we have this podcast so we can just civilly, without the distraction of Twitter, talk about things happening in the industry. And try to come together just to enjoy the thing we love. And that's video games. That's why we're here. So if you guys love video games, consider subscribing, following along on all the podcasts. Really do appreciate it. Like, share with your friends. Anything you do supports us. Highly appreciate it. Thank you for all the support you've been giving us on a lot of the podcasts. If you guys are just now tuning in, the last episode was our Summer Games Fest predictions. Make sure you go check that out. I uploaded the podcast episode, and then I uploaded the Summer Games Fest predictions separately, just because I don't want people to have to watch a whole 3-hour podcast just to see our Summer Games Fest predictions. So I uploaded them two separately things. However, if you do choose to watch just the podcast, the Summer Games Fest predictions are still in there, so you can kind of get both if you want to. But yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Just, I made a promise when I was doing this rebrand that I want to offer more ways to watch content, more content. Easier for you guys to watch everything. Here we are. So, how's it going, Austin? That was a much longer intro than normal.
Yeah, bro. You were just yapping, and I was like, okay, let him yap, bro. I'm doing pretty good. It just kind of going through life as usual, and nah, man, I'm just ready to talk about games.
That didn't sound very good. That didn't sound.
What do you mean?
That sounded terrible. You said, just going through life like usual.
I mean, yeah, I'm just chilling out, man. It's not like anything's been super, super exciting for me. Like, I don't know. I'm also kind of just locked in. Like, I'm kind of just like zoned in on stuff. Because I've been playing a certain game. So it's just got me in that mood where I'm just like, okay, like I'm just focused on.
I just now thought if you just played that, I can,
Yeah. So, how about we get started?
Tradition.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna start.
Okay. I was actually gonna say I think we did it last time, so maybe we can alternate.
Did I start last time? Oh no.
Yeah.
You started last time because you talked about playing Hellblade 1.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, because I asked you first on the very first pod. I have it backwards.
Right. Okay. So what have I been playing this week? And ladies and gentlemen, I said it in the last podcast, so this really should come as no surprise. Hellblade 2, but I'm not really gonna give my thoughts on it because we are gonna have a whole segment of basically our review and discussion of the game, and we're gonna do that for like pretty much every game that comes out in the future. Once I've actually yet to touch Paper Mario, which is really sad. I've been slacking low key. Not really. I haven't touched that game specifically.
I feel you, dog.
Yeah. But we are gonna do that review. Probably, my guess. I might play it by next podcast, which is in like 2 days. If not, I'll definitely play it by Friday. By next week for Friday's podcast, but. Anyway, Hellblade 2, I've been playing that. I have played it to completion. Well, at least the main story. I've beaten the main story. I beat it in pretty much like a 24-hour period, which it is only a 5-hour game. So there it is. If you guys do want to just go watch my review, I do have that out. I uploaded the day afterwards. And yeah, so... I think that's really all I've played. So, yeah. Also, another news real quick. This isn't game related, but I just this week I got awesome news that my music will now be on Spotify because I officially have successfully signed with TuneCore to be my music distributor. So it's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, that's good, dude. That's congratulations. And
my debut album dropping May 31st, so next Friday.
Yep. So go check that out, guys. It's crazy to think like kind of because I don't even know the process of all that, but I would assume it's not beat.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me tell you. I originally wanted my album.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, dude, I originally wanted my album to come out on my birthday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I basically got the whole album done. I had everything, all credits, everything. I went to the distributor, which I chose to go with TuneCore, and this is like a whole process. This isn't just like, because I had a friend. He goes by Ben. You guys have probably heard of him. He thought like TuneCore was just like an app you download on your phone to like upload it to Spotify. No, TuneCore is like a organization. Like, it is a music distribution company that you have to basically sign with and be in collaboration with, and they will distribute and promote your music to all the major platforms and all the stores and everything. I will say I'm not doing stores yet, just because it is just instrument. Well, most of them are just instrumentals. I say most because like half of them do have vocals in them, but so I'm not going to stores. It's just streaming at the moment. But all the major streaming platforms that they will be on. But yeah, so I upload, I send it in, I click submit on my first album. The album's called The Fall and the Rise, by the way. And my artist name is John Ryan. It's just simple. It's just John Ryan. It's my first, like, my nickname, and my middle name. It just flows off the tongue nicely, John Ryan. Yeah. But anyway, so I send it in, and you typically don't hear back until like 2 to 3 business days. I submitted it on a Friday, and they're not open on the weekend, so I had to wait the whole weekend and then like 2 to 3 business days. And so I finally heard back like Wednesday the next week, and they have like in a little quotation mark, recommend submitting 3 weeks before release date, before you want to release the date, so the stores have plenty of time to get your music set up. And so I did that. Well, I receive on Wednesday. We regret to inform you that your music file, there was some error with the files. We recommend going in and checking your audio files. Yeah, checking your audio files to try and solve the issue, right? Bro, Austin just disappeared. He just bro looked like he heard gunshots and like. What's going on here?
You're good, bro. I had to replace some headphones.
Oh,
my other pair died.
Interesting. So anyway, yeah, that's what happened. They're like, go check your music files to try and solve the issue. So I go to look up. I go back to my album and everything, my workspace, and I go to like music requirements, and it has like video formats, like specific refresh rate, bit rate, stuff like that, like file sizes, file forms, and everything. And I look at all the requirements, and there's like 20 different requirements for all the files, in which I thought I did all of it right. Like, I originally looked at it before submitting in the first place. So here they are sending me an email, which I've had to go back and forth with people there. Shout out to Stephanie, I think is her name, bro. I think she was finally the one who got it all sorted out. But they originally just kept on telling me there's some error with the file, not saying which of the specific requirements was wrong. And so, like, there was no way for me, out of 20 different requirements, to figure out what was the requirement that I was not meeting out of my track list of 15 songs. And I'm like, dude, this is so hard. So what I did, I basically re-exported all my songs, like, and I made sure to do it. And I finally submitted it, and I finally heard back like 2 weeks later that it was successful. It was processed. Everything's good. There's no issues. In that they sent it to all the platforms and everything. So it's a process, man. I had to go like back and forth with like emails and everything. So yeah, it really is a process. So yeah, Ben was like, "Isn't it just like an app that you like download and like upload to Spotify?" I'm like, No,
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 I wish life was that simple.
right? Yeah, literally.
Like, if only, bro.
Yeah, well, because the reason he asked that was because when I made a social media post, which was like a picture of me and is like signed with TuneCore and everything, and he's like, "Why did you post that?" And I'm like, "Because it's important. I don't know. Yeah, to promote." And he's like, but like, what does it mean?" I'm like, like, yeah, but he didn't understand that it was like a legit organization that I had to go. He thought it was just some app, and once I told him, he's like, "Oh, that makes sense." But yeah, that's how you know bro does not really. He's
Bro
not
does
into
not listen to
music.
music.
Yeah, bro's not into music as much, but it's okay. We love him anyway. All right, well, enough of that. Back to games. Sorry, this is a game podcast. Well, it is my podcast actually, so you get to hear about me. But anyway,
Oh, wow.
yeah. But let's hear about Austin. What have you been
Um,
playing, my boy?
Well, I have not played too much, to be honest. I had a week of being very tired. Um, I lied to you before we started this. I had said that I was halfway through. I am now officially halfway through because I just started the game today.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I was hoping to get it done before this, but I just kind of, you were like 7. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Like, if I don't finish it, it's fine. But hopefully after this, I'm probably gonna finish it. And then I'm probably gonna go to sleep early so I can wake up in the morning and start grinding some other games. I just want to kind of hone in and start maybe getting like 10-hour sessions going in. So, dude, I did it for Dragon's Dogma 2, bro. 13 hours. That's crazy. First day it came out, and I regret it.
So let's do it again.
But yeah, but like with a game that like I know I'm gonna like no matter what. Like, who's not gonna like this game, bro? Like, who's not gonna like this?
Probably Nintendo
Like,
fan.
it'd be crazy. The only other thing I played is Friday. I wanted to start Hellblade 2, but I had someone that annoyed me like over and over again, and I gave up. So I was forced to play Minecraft Dungeons. Like an hour and a half.
Wow.
Bro
Reached a new low.
It could be worse, bro. I could have been playing like Redfall.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Minecraft's Dungeons is alright. It's not bad.
It's okay. From what I play, it is okay. Yeah. It's not that like it's I.
Oh, actually, that
like,
just remind me. I did play Helldivers 2 this week as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, play some Helldivers 2.
Yeah. I like I said, I need them to talk about some more stuff if I end up going back. But I also haven't seen Kai asking too much anymore, which is kind of cool because it's like every single day he'd be like, "Yo, y'all trying to play Helldivers 2 though? You guys started to play Helldivers. I just got done with the homie trying to play Helldivers 2." And I'm like, dude, I have so many games I like playing, man. Like you're killing me.
That's
with
like
this
Ben.
game,
That's like Ben right now. Well, he not really. He's not at Kai's level, but anytime I see him, he's like, "Yo, you trying to spread democracy?"
Oh my gosh. No, it makes so much sense why he liked that game too. It makes so much sense.
And I most of the time I tell him, not right now, and he's like, fair enough. It's the most shortest, straightforward like conversation we ever have like every week. It's like, yo, you trying to spread democracy? Not really. Fair enough. That's it. But the other day I was like, you know what, sure. And he's like, all right, bet. Tomorrow, what time? I'm like, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, that's about it for me. But I'm just hoping to lock in. Hope like more. I just need to make sure my sleeping schedule's good and I can start grinding stuff. I'm hoping by next week.
Oh, we don't have work Monday.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, we don't.
we're back. Oh, I'm back. Oh, it's cook season.
Yeah. That's what I was saying the next 2 days. Hopefully by next Friday, I'm hoping to have beaten. It depends, because hopefully at least 5 games. I think I got it. I think it's free. If I really just sit down and do it, I got it. Because I want to anyway.
What 5 games? Because if Final Fantasy's in there, cap.
No.
Okay, I'm not saying.
That's suicide.
Yeah, I'm not saying no shot.
That's like a game that literally takes a week.
Yeah.
I mean, like Mario, Donkey Kong, Princess Peach, Showtime,
Oh my god.
Stellar Blade, Paper Mario.
Dang, the Nintendo fans got a lot of Nintendo catching up, bro.
Dude, it'd be like that sometimes.
They do.
It is what it is, man. I'm ashamed. I shouldn't be this far behind. I should be getting it day one and finishing it in one day. That's me. And then it really depends on like what else really. Maybe I don't know if I should get into Rise of the Ronin maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I will next week though. I feel like I have so much more.
Do you end up buying Hades or No Rest for the Wicked?
No, because I'm thinking of upgrading my PC. I've actually been talking about it a little bit. And I think I may, depending on talking to this one guy, I may just get a better graphics card because I think my processor is going to be fine. So I may get like a better graphics card. And then once I do that, I think I'm going to start on the PC grind. I'm going to like hit up Hades 2, then maybe try out V Rising, maybe Animal World 2. And then No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah.
And then maybe after that, I'd say the week after. I'm like trying to plan all this stuff out. Like probably focus on Rebirth, and then maybe finally get into Persona 3.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's an old one right there.
Yeah. It's like early February.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta go get my.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, you're good.
That's perfect timing though. Well done.
Yeah. I mean, what is coming out in like the we have. I know for me, after I beat Paper Mario, the thing I'm going back to is FF7. I need to finally finish that. That's like the only game I really have to catch up on, I think. I mean, I haven't finished Rise of the Ronin, but I'm not sure I'm going to. Yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna finish that. But I do want to finish FF7, so that's probably the one I'm gonna go back to after Paper Mario. But I am excited to play Paper Mario. Another game that I want to go back and play, which came out a little while ago, is Another Crab's Treasure. It's like a smaller game on Game Pass.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah, I really want to try that out. Oh yeah, and I need to get back on the. I need to continue playing No Rest for the Wicked. That's something else I need to continue playing. But for the most part, I'm pretty caught up. See that's my thing, which is what I've changed this year, which is why I think I am enjoying games more as a whole this year. Is I've let go of my grudge of you have to finish every game you buy. Yeah, I'm not like that anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I still finish majority of the games, but if I just don't feel like finishing a game, I'm probably just not gonna finish the game because there's other things to be playing or doing. Same thing happened to Dragon's Dogma. I'm just like, I had fun with it, but I won't be that hurt if I don't finish it. You know, like I feel like I played what I want out of it, and that's also gonna help me not get behind, which is really good. Because I'd rather not finish a game than be behind personally. Because when I get behind, then I don't end up not playing some games entirely, which I've had that happen a lot. Like
Yeah.
Like, I think last podcast was I said that I never played Resident Evil 8. That was because I got so behind that I just never got around to it. There's so many games I just never got around to because I was so behind. I just gave up on it. And then at that point, it was so old. Well, not old, but like it was so like irrelevant. And I was like, I don't even really care anymore.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
So yeah, so like the thing for like Dragon's Dogma, I I traded it in, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I traded it in because I'm like, I really cannot care to finish it. I enjoyed it for the most part. I don't know if I'd say it's like a C rating like Austin. I'd give it B personally, but it was not something that I really wanted to finish.
I think I was going more based off like my personal experience.
Yeah.
I would have said C, but if I'm looking at it from a non-bot, I'd say it's B.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd even say it's just it sucks because like I think it's the first Capcom game where I've been like it's like okay, like it didn't like blow me away like all the other ones have recently.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for me, it's not. Yeah, I'm definitely higher on it than you, which is awesome that we have like different takes on it. But like, it's not that I think it's okay. I think it's the first Capcom game in a long time where I'm like, I don't love it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because like every Capcom game before that, excluding Exoprimal, because that's just like a live service.
Yeah.
That doesn't count in my opinion. It does. It should, but it doesn't. I've loved like every Capcom game. And everything, like every like business decision the company's made. They really are just the goats right now, in my opinion. But yeah, the Dragon's Dogma is like the first game in a while that I was like, I don't love it, but I like it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah, Final Fantasy VII is like really the only one in my mind that I'm like, okay, I want to catch up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rise of Ronin, Dragon's Dogma I don't even have anymore. But Rise of Ronin, I'm okay if I don't finish that. I'll probably still play it, but I don't know if I'll finish it. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then No Rest for the Wicked. I want to try and finish because I have a feeling I'll really love that game if I just get more into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, I'm pretty much chilling. Haven't started to Paper Mario yet, but. And then I want to start another Crab's Treasure. That's one I want to try. Before I don't even know what the next game to come out is, like low key, like I really have no idea. I mean,
I don't even know.
I know it's
Any.
Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna play that, to be honest with you.
I've thought about it. I was before I was like, oh yeah, for the content, I'll do it. I don't know if I can bring myself to want to get that far in the game.
Well, I was about to say you have to beat the game in order to play DLC.
Yeah, I'll be passing on that one, Chief.
Yeah, I'm passing too. I haven't even beat Elden Ring, so I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that crap.
Yeah,
personally, I'd rather catch up on stuff than play that person, and enjoy the events. Enjoy it because I think it comes out like in the middle of all the events. So I love being like, yo, Xbox, dude, this was a great show. All right, back to suffering. Here we go.
back to Elden Ring.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just pass. I'm gonna watch a bunch of content on it. I'll be like, yo, that looks awesome. And there we go.
Well, with that being said, then June is until the events hit. June is not.
That's
too
true.
bad.
Yo, please, actually, you know what, Austin? If you beating me in our Summer Games Fest predictions means that I can play Alan Wake 2 DLC in June, I'm down. Shadow drop Alan Wake 2 DLC, and I will run that thing like 3 times, bro. I've already beaten Alan Wake 2 4 times. I'll run it back a 5th time, bro.
That's insane, bro.
I love it. It's my baby.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not very confident in my predictions. I feel like I didn't think about it good enough, and I feel like I made decisions that I feel like I try way too hard to expect something amazing. Because the last Summer Games Fest I thought was really good, so I was like, okay. But then I look back at it, I'm like, what were you doing?
Well, because we looked at it last podcast, and I don't think I said it, but like I was thinking it. Like on paper, the list of games is great, but you have to look at the timing of it. You have to look at the like context behind why it was at the show, and like majority of them either already had updates and was kind of just like advertisement, or it was to just give a release date or just to like show the game again. Most of them were already announced beforehand, so it was kind of just like updates rather than like new games. So you kind of have to take that into consideration. But like even then, it was still a good show. But like, so we'll see. I will say Summer Games Fest definitely is not the show for a lot of reveals. It definitely is more of an update heavy thing, which is why I really like my list, because most of mine are updates. But yeah. Except I would say Wonder Woman and Kingdom Hearts is like a re-reveal, low key, because
I'll be honest. My only one I think I'll get right is Alan Wake 2 Shadow Drop.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm
what else do you
starting to
have?
think.
Wait, no way. You gotta have something else.
No, they ain't showing no Monster Hunter. They're not showing any of the
that's
Sega
stretch.
stuff. It's Sonic X Generations, and I fumbled the bag because I didn't think about the movie coming out, and I didn't want to say Sonic because I thought maybe they'd have a Sonic Central.
Oh no, bro.
But
GTA 6, dude.
I've lost, bro. It's over. Like it's fine. That's whoever. Summer Games Fest mid anyways. All I care about is the other event.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing our PlayStation predictions. But before we get to that, we're going to go over some of the news. So, Austin.
All right. What's up, dog?
How do you feel about FIFA 2K possibly being at Summer Games Fest?
I mean, better than BioShock and Borderlands.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. Yeah, and he left. Yep.
I mean, I'm just spitting, bro. No, I'll be honest, bro. Like I sleep, bro. Like literally, I sleep. I could care less. FIFA's mid. I don't care what anybody says. It's the same game every single year. Yeah, that's literally it. There's nothing else to say about it. Like,
big fact.
I just think that's so boring. Like, to now, but people like it, and if you like it, you do. But I don't in any any way.
Yeah. My thoughts: if they show that and not either, look, if they show that and Borderlands or BioShock, I'll be fine. But if they show that and not BioShock or Borderlands, yeah, I'm riding. Simple as that. Anyway, something completely random, which, because I want to include this because I know you hate EA right now.
I mean,
as a company. As a company.
I don't. Okay, yeah, a little bit, like a little bit off certain decisions. Yeah.
Well, I found this to be quite interesting.
I'm trying
apparently,
to remember what this is.
EA has decided to divert 100% of Immortals of Avium's net sales revenue to the studio. Publisher won't be collecting any revenue from those purchases. That's pretty dope, personally. I know that's pretty cool.
It sounds like they actually care about the studio.
I know, that's wild.
Like, because the game didn't do as good as they wanted, so they're like, hey, we don't want to like shut you down.
Hey,
so like,
I stand by. I actually really I like the game. I didn't finish it, but I really enjoyed when I played it.
Yeah.
All right, let me go to Twitter. Let me go to Jay Wood's account, because pretty much anything we should talk about is probably he posted about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to bring up something crazy, man. Leaks are pretty insane, dude. Can we talk about Midori and how she's like the greatest leaker to ever exist besides maybe Pioro?
Hold on, is this the Xbox leak?
Xbox leak.
Okay, then no, it's not.
No.
Okay. Because I don't want to go over any Xbox things until the Xbox episode.
Okay. I have no idea about the. Oh wait, I do know one thing. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty big. Midori, I have no idea.
You don't know who Midori is?
Maybe if I saw. How do you spell that?
MID. Her Twitter handle's weird. She literally leaks everything. She's literally in the past like week she has leaked so much. Like I think she just recently leaked that 2 new Mario games are in development.
Jeez. Yeah, I've no idea.
Also, dude, it's like Midori is bro. She's got to be working at Sega or something. Like,
Sega.
well, not even that. No, well, yeah, because because she literally predicts everything Persona like right. Everything she has predicted on Persona is 100% correct. Like she's predicted, what is it? Like, I can't remember exactly what it is, but I know she predicted a remake that is for one of them, and it's coming out way later. She's been predicting a lot and like putting a lot of stuff out there. I'm surprised you don't know, because a lot of people look at her and they're like, "How do you know this?" Like like people are literally thinking she's like an employee because like this stuff that she knows is kind of ridiculous. Like her
So
basically like telling everyone like Kingdom Hearts 4 is gonna be on the Switch too, which like you could guess that, but
yeah.
for someone who's like pretty accurate at what they're predicting, it's like, okay, well then I feel like there's a little bit more credibility to that now.
So what are the 2 Mario games that she leaked?
One of them is not known at the moment.
Alright.
The other one is, I guess so. In a file, something like in some files, there's always code names for
Yeah.
games. So the thing about Mario is, I think Odyssey was SP Red or something like that.
Maybe I did
And
see something like
currently,
this. I think I maybe did
yeah,
see something like this.
and currently, there, I guess Midori posted that Nintendo is working on 2 different Mario projects. And honestly, from what I'm seeing, a lot of people guess what they could be, and I'd be hype if they picked both of these, no matter what. I think that there is a Odyssey sequel in development, and I could see it. I mean, a lot of people asked for it. And I also have been seeing people think that the next game that is Mario based, it doesn't have the coding of it, but a lot of people are thinking it's gonna be Wonder 2, which I feel is a little
I did see a
weird, but
post
at the
like this.
same
Yeah, I
time,
did see that the next one's going to be another 2D game.
yeah. Um, I wish I could find it here. Hold on. Midori's Twitter handle is so weird. I don't. Hold up. I'm gonna try to find it here. Um,
What's cool?
but yeah, she is terrifying. She literally like knows way too much. Like you would think like they would hunt her down and
Send out the
like
ninjas.
you think the Nintendo ninjas would get on her at this rate, but no.
That's
But
funny.
she came out as well saying like I don't work at any of these places. I just have really good sources. And I'm like,
That's all it takes. That's like Jez Corden with Xbox. Jez Corden is like the guy.
yeah. Okay.
Dude, Odyssey
So
2
yeah,
is
this is
what I
what
want. Odyssey 2 is what
yeah.
I want really badly.
Yeah. So this is what it is. Sega slash Atlas leaker Midori has revealed code names for 2 unannounced Super Mario games. SP Red in development. Oh no, the other one. Okay. S Silver Star was a project, no longer in development. We already know that Red is Nintendo's internal name for Mario, and that Red Star was Super Mario Odyssey's code name. So Silver Star is no longer a thing. So that's what it was. I thought it was like
Luigi's Odyssey.
um so with that out of the equation, I would assume then it's probably gonna be Odyssey 2. Which
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
mean I think that's sick. I mean it's very awesome. I'm not against it. I mean, I think Odyssey, there are some things they could do to make it better. I think there's a decent amount of changes I'd want, but I still think it's amazing for what it is. But I'll take another one of those games. Like it's definitely for me, it sits in the A tier in like terms of Mario games. Um, but I mean, I'll take it. It's like it's a great game, and I'd rather them. If they want to, I feel like every year we always get something new Mario based, and it's so much more different than the other. And I don't mind if they kind of take a step back and they
I
want to keep,
I
the same.
I truly do believe that if Odyssey 2 happens, that it will finally be the first Mario to have 3D Mario to have legitimate co-op.
Really?
Yes, and I think it'll be Luigi with a Cappy as well.
I don't know.
I
just don't
I
know if they
really
would.
do think that they will, but
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know if they really want to. I
see, to me,
never know.
I'm not gonna lie. If what would make me the happiest, when it comes, because obviously it's gonna be either a launch title or first year Switch 2 game. I mean, this is pretty
Yeah.
obvious.
It's yeah.
I would either want a Odyssey 2, or I would want something completely different.
Yeah.
That's just me. I Odyssey is my person. I've thought about this. I think Odyssey is probably my favorite Mario game. Mainline Mario game. keep
Yeah.
that in mind. I like spin-offs. I tend to like spin-offs way more, which is so weird, but I just do. And so I definitely would love to see Odyssey 2. But yeah, that's cool. Maybe that'll be in one of our predictions in our Nintendo predictions. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since this is the PlayStation predictions video, let's talk about a PlayStation leak that happened. Apparently, a new Astrobot game is set to be announced within the next 15 days. So that kind of adds to the smoke that there is definitely going to be some sort of PlayStation showcase or state of play. I'm now under the assumption it is a state of play because they would not announce a showcase like 2 days before it happens, and we're on the last week of May. So I'm under the impression it's going to be state of play unless it just happens in June. Like really early June, then maybe we could still get a showcase. But I think it is going to be state of play. And I will add this before I actually talk about Astrobot 2. If Astrobot 2 or a new Astrobot game is true, do you think they might tie this into the PS Pro? Because they love using Astrobot to showcase new hardware. They did it with PSVR. They did it with PS5. Do you think PS5 Pro will have a new Astrobot game to go along with it?
I mean, I could see it. I think it makes sense. It just really depends on if Sony would want to. I think they should, because if this thing's supposed to come out, because I've seen a lot of people talk about when's the PS5 Pro getting shown. I think it needs to be this next one, because it is, if it's coming out in like near like the holidays or so, or like near the last little bit, or like the last half of this year, I feel like they should start marketing it like now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that makes sense. I could see it for sure. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, and I think Astrobot is it's so different, and who knows what, how much has changed for their next game. So I could definitely see it. Like, I'm not gonna say it's 100% like confirmed, but I could see it. I could definitely see that.
Yeah. And I like to say I love the Astrobot games. I think the Astrobot games are super underrated. I don't know if I love them quite as much as like Jay Wood does. If anybody watches him, that dude like worships those games. Which I mean,
Yeah.
I know why, because they are really good. But I wouldn't say I'm on that level. But I would love to see a full-fledged Astrobot game though. Like I would love to see that.
Yeah.
That'd be really, really cool. Because as of right now, we've only gotten like short little Astrobot experiences. Nothing really too major. Astrobot Rescue Mission, which is probably the bigger of the two, and then Astro's Playroom on PS5. Both are really good though. But yeah, that's cool. I find it so interesting that the leak is like happening within 15 days. That's so weird. That's crazy. But hey.
I will ask, based off that 15 days thing, like, do you think you could see a PlayStation showcase in June if it's not in?
I mean, to be
this...
fair, the original PS5 showcase was in June.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't see why not. Plus, I think it was either last year or two years ago, they had a State of Play in June instead of a showcase.
Oh, that one was goated.
Yeah, that was the one.
That one had
Resident Evil 4. Yep. Final Fantasy
16.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good show. So, I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I just think because last year's was May, I think everybody is so caught up on it being May, but it could very well not be. Especially if it is a State of Play, I think it could very well take place in June.
Yeah.
I really want it to be a showcase, but I'm really not confident it is right now.
I don't think they have enough for a showcase. I feel like, to be honest, what their plan is I feel like they only really want to do a showcase if they have a lot of first party they want to show.
Yeah.
And I feel like the way they've talked about it, I feel like their plan is they want to do a State of Play, and then whenever it gets closer to like the end of the year or maybe the start of next year, they're gonna
bro.
Like, I don't know. It depends. I could even see them waiting till like early 2025 to drop a showcase and be like, "This is literally everything." You know?
Yeah. I also
don't know.
think it would be weird because they just got appointed 2 new CEOs like last month. If even it might even be like less than that. It'd be really weird. Appoint 2 new CEOs and then like 2-3 weeks later drop a showcase. Like that must be like chaotic for those 2 new CEOs. So they'll be like, bro, we just got here. Now we're dropping everything. Like, what the heck? What the heck's going on? So, I truly do believe it is going to be a State of Play. And if it is a State of Play, then guessing what's going to be there is going to be much harder. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what other news we got? Do you know any other news? Outside of the Xbox leak?
Man. Let me look. Let me do some research. I don't know exactly because it really depends overall. I'll even check Jay Wood's channel just to see if he's talked about. I mean, it's whatever. We all pretty much predicted it. But Call of Duty announced their presentation.
All right. Well, we are going into Xbox.
Huh?
It's Xbox.
Oh yeah. We're. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. No, it's fine. We can talk about it.
No. I
That's
just
not the Xbox
didn't.
leak, so that's
I didn't.
fine.
Okay. I just didn't really. I just saw it and I was like, okay.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I need to have, and I say that with very specific words. I need to have a hefty conversation about Call of Duty.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
I have a lot of thoughts. And it ties into like everything that's happening this summer and everything. I have a lot of thoughts. Like, I've never had this much thoughts about Call of Duty in a while, like long time. And it's not, and I say that and not like, oh my god, I'm buying into to the hype train. I just think this specific scenario is like very interesting to talk about because I think it has like a lot of implications, and I think it's really important for Xbox too. I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah.
like I low key, even though I've not been a big Call of Duty fan for a long time, I low key think this is a massive W for Xbox. But yeah, so I want to have a whole conversation about that. I don't know if you want to do it now or during our actual Xbox podcast. Probably during our Xbox podcast.
We can do the actual. I'll be honest, man. Like, I don't. If we're not going into Xbox, I really don't feel like
I know.
there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Cause like I say, much of what's happening is it's mostly just like Xbox stuff. I guess maybe some other things.
We're idiots.
What do you mean?
I was wondering why I feel like we're like blowing through all this really quickly. We completely skipped a whole segment that we were gonna do. I just stuttered like infinity. We just completely skipped a whole segment. Hellblade 2 came out, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. It's because you were like, oh, let's not talk about Xbox. So I was like, okay.
Okay, well, all right. Well, since we can't really find any more news, let's get into that.
Oh, I have one more thing, I guess, just really quickly. It's
Dude.
more Nintendo stuff.
Backwards compat.
What's going on with the Paper Mario, man? There's a 4K file in there. What's that for? But the game ain't 4K. What's going on? Looking like Switch 2, baby. Looking like Switch 2 gonna have 4K for Paper Mario though.
Dude, can you imagine if the Switch 2 was completely backwards compat, which I think it's going to be, and it enhances Switch. Dude, the Switch 2 could literally become the greatest console of all time. Holy crap.
I'm very curious on how I'm hoping and I'm praying this is what they do. I'm hoping it's gonna be a Wii to a Wii U situation. You literally just put in your game and it just enhances. I'm hoping they don't take a route where they're greedy and they're like, oh yeah, pay like $10 for like something in order to enhance it. I'm like, don't do this to me. Like, dude, please don't. Man.
I have been saying this forever and I hold by it. Like, I've really been saying this for 2 years, ever since I, in my head, cracked the code. If Switch 2 has backwards compatibility, Switch 2 will have the greatest library of any console ever.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Because the range of franchises, games, new and old, is just like uncomparable to any other console. The only one I think even comes close right now is the current Xbox, because you can go. Oh yeah, Steam. That's not a console though.
Valve
is the current the only one I think that's come close is the current Xbox, because it has every Xbox generation on it. But
yeah,
like, it's just crazy what the Switch has been doing. Like, and who knows what other ports and remasters we're gonna get this year. Like, yeah, it's just wild.
Yeah.
But all right, Hellblade 2. So the channel's already, if you guys watched my review, you guys have already seen my thoughts and everything. So I'm done with the game as well. You are not. So let's go ahead and get your, how are you feeling about Hellblade 2? The totally not whatsoever controversial, totally universally praised Hellblade 2. You had to eat a fry first.
What?
Like,
dude, I'm hungry, man. I haven't eaten nothing today.
It's okay.
Dude, I got Popeyes just sitting here, man. I'm trying to eat it. I love it.
Popeyes?
Yeah, Popeyes, man. So
just rip.
You want to know about
rip the Band-Aid off. Just do it.
All right. It's
straight to it.
It's bad. It's horrible. Just that Xbox, another L. Just I just I just wish Xbox could make some good games.
Fat.
Xbox tax isn't real. They just don't make good games. PlayStation better, even though they don't have any games coming out.
You're seeing Austin's true colors right now, guys.
Yeah, I've decided to become a Sony pony today. No, I Nintendo fan till I die. I am loving it. My only big issue is I don't know which one I like more right now, which really bothers me because I think I like Hellblade 2 more in the cinematic department and the story. I feel like it's better structured in 2, and it's not too hard to follow along with compared to 1. But I really feel like they really simplified the combat, and I just have a hard time really getting into it as much. Like there's not even like guard breaks anymore. Pairing's a little weird now. Like I don't really feel like it exists very much. Like I feel like in Hellblade 1 you could do it whenever, but now I just feel like it's very rare to do it. And I get, because I looked at the reviews for it, and I may not agree on like kind of what the score is. I think it's higher than what the score stands at, and that's my personal opinion.
I agree.
But I do think the gameplay did take a dip when it comes to the combat. I think it did get a bit worse, which is kind of sad because I think they had a formula that was working really well. But I just feel like it doesn't feel as impactful anymore. It looks cool, but I just feel like when you're doing it, it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel as like good as it used to. It may look really good, but it just doesn't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
I still like it, but I'm definitely not like, I definitely don't like it more than the first one. And then I mean, I'm really enjoying it, like story wise. I feel like it's so much easier to understand this one. There's a lot of moments where I've just been sitting there, I've just been like, dude, this looks so good, and like
I know.
I'll be honest, man, like it may just low key be the best looking game like of all time.
Ever.
Like
No fact. I said that in my review. Yeah,
like
I think it
it's
100% is.
it's a hot statement, but it's like it just is. I think it's so weird because I really like both of them. I haven't started loving either of them. I just feel like there's definitely things I wish they could fix, and I think Hellblade 2 fixed a lot that I kind of didn't want, but I also feel like more problems kind of rose out of it. They did kind of not focus on so many puzzles, which feels good. I really liked how they just honed in on like focusing on the cinematography and telling the story.
Where
And that was good.
Let me ask you, where are you right now in the game? Like without giving like too big a
Do you know
spoiler.
that? Do you know that scene in the trailer that they showed for the showcase where she looks at the water and she like
Yes.
grabs
Yes.
herself? I just got done with that cutscene.
Okay. Okay. So okay. Okay.
So I'm at like the 3 hour mark, I think,
Okay.
because I was recording and
That's good to
I
know.
ended
That's good
off
to know.
on exactly 3 hours.
That's good to know. That means you might be at my least favorite chapter, I think. Maybe
Dang.
if I remember correct. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like it. There's not a lot of issues I have. I just kind of feel like it's not a game for everyone,
Yeah.
and that's perfectly fine. But I feel like it's just so annoying for people, regardless of even if it has an 81, which is a good score. A lot of people are still saying like, "Oh, it's not good enough. It's not good enough," and like, all this time just to get the same score as the original. I'm like, it's a mixed game. Like, I don't think everyone's gonna love it. Like, I look at the same for like Final Fantasy 16. That game has like an 87, but like That game has a lot of cutscenes, a lot of sitting around watching stuff, and it's way different compared to like its predecessors. So it's like not everything is gonna be for someone, and that's fine. Like I get it for all the people that hate Xbox. Fantastic. I'm glad to know you think even if they get a good score that isn't 90, it's not good enough. Literally get a life. They have games coming out. PlayStation doesn't. You're upset. Like, oh, Stellar Blade scored an 82. Oh, that's a good game, but Hellblade 2 scores an 81. That game sucks. It's not good enough. It's bad because it's made by Xbox. I just find it so annoying. And that's why I hate Metacritic, because it's like, and just just people in general just hating, because it's like, if it's just not for you, then that's fine. But like to sit there and say like it's bad when you can look at it and you can see it's it's a good product at least. It does a lot that is absolutely insane. Like visually, it is stunning. It is a masterpiece when it comes to visuals.
Dude, for real.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've just sat there and in my recording I just went, wow, oh my gosh, wow.
I know. Yep.
And I was like, I literally was like, I gotta stop saying wow. I just keep saying it all the time. And then literally right after a scene happens, I'm like, wow. I'm like,
Dude,
I just did it again.
Like, no, I did. Okay, so if you guys are curious, my entire playthrough of the game is on the channel right now. All 5 hours of it. I like
Oh yeah.
every 10 minutes I'm like, dude, look at this game. Like I haven't told them to look at the game like 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Like it is just breathtaking. Like,
dude, look at this water, bro. I think once I'm done with mine, I want to look at your perspective, because is it 60 on PC? Is it?
Oh yeah, I was running I was running 70.
Okay. Yeah, mine's definitely 30. It looks really good in 30 though.
Oh, I'm
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I've heard it's really good on the Series X as well. So
yeah, I'd really like to see like the difference. But that kind of made me want to upgrade my PC. Just because like it's cool. 30 is fine. I really prefer 60. And I feel like I'm starting to just get so tired out of 30. I mean, after Dragon's Dogma 2 and now this, like, Hellblade was more tolerable because the camera's slower and it's not bad. Whereas, like, in Dragon's Dogma 2, you literally have, like, sometimes mobs of enemies coming and then it really chugs.
I will say, I wanted to say this earlier, but I forgot. Just to make it clear for everybody, even though I've been playing a lot of PC games recently, I am still primarily a console gamer. The only reason I played Hellblade on PC was just because it's not 60 on console. That's literally the only reason I played it on PC. Otherwise, I'd be playing it on console. But and then No Rest for the Wicked and Haiti are only on PC. So don't get it twisted, people. I'm not turning into a PC gamer. I'm just I am. But like.
You're getting more into it. You're not becoming a PC gamer specifically. You're still mostly a console gamer.
Yes.
That's kind of how I want to do it at this point.
I would prefer to stay on console, but I'm okay going on PC.
I'm kind of at that point too, where like I do want to get more into PC games. Like I bought a gaming PC, like I had a gaming PC made for me, and I don't game on it. It's like okay.
Yeah,
like,
that was my thing. I literally spent like $3,000 on this dang thing, and I don't even play games on it. I just like run like a bunch of different software for all my other hobbies and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I should play a game on it. And the first game I played on it was Planet Zoo. Super demanding.
I also just kind of thought about it, but I was like, if I have people that come over, I'd like for them to have something like, if not console, like if they own it on PC, like they could log into their Steam, and you know, if it's crossplay, you know, they could play it together, and I want to make sure that, you know, like it runs well, and I want to make sure they get the best experience out of it.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of what I've thought about. I don't think I'm going to get a better processor like I once said. I think I'm just going to get a better graphics card. I think an i7, I think I can get by with.
Oh, yeah, no, i7's pretty good. i7's pretty good.
Yeah, I have like an i7 9700 something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
I just know the I number.
Yeah. I thought about just doing i9 just because, like, just go for it and just upgrade it. But Christian was like, like, I don't know, because you may mess up your PC, because like you have to get really you have to take out a lot of stuff, and I'm like, and then like someone was like, most people that do that, they just end up like buying a new PC. I'm like, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I try to sell mine, and I don't know anyone who would buy my PC, bro.
eBay.
I I mean, the most I'd hope to get out of it is like 2,000, because it was 3,000 apparently.
Dang.
But we got a discount, so I don't know. I would try to sell for like 2,000.
I
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy Hellblade 2.
Awesome.
I can't wait to finish it.
I
don't know
will
if I'm
say-
gonna end up putting it in the like S tier for me. It's so weird. I don't know which one I like more. I don't. It's very hard to pick.
I
but
have a
we'll
question.
see.
Have you seen my review of the game?
No, I
Okay.
specifically avoided it.
Okay, good. So in that case, I'm not gonna give you my like what tier I put it in because I want you to be able to come to your
Yeah.
conclusion on your own. But I will say, I was telling you last time that Hellblade 1 has like one of the best endings, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
you
boy.
finish Hellblade 1?
No, of course not.
All right, sorry for the silence, everybody. We just had a immense staring session.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Why would I finish the first one even though you told me to finish it? You know. I just went into the second one.
That's
I
a
just
great
went into the second
question.
one like
That's a great
I
question.
just went into the sequel like I always do. I didn't even touch the first one.
So what did you think of the ending of the first one?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Uh-huh. All right, cut the bull crap.
It was pretty good. It's pretty dang good. The big reveal at the end is kind of crazy. I was kind of like how, but I was also like hyped because I was like, let's go, dude. Like it's cool that like it kind of makes more sense when if I would have played it at the time and I didn't know there was a sequel in development, I wouldn't have been like the way I am because I'm like, oh, it's kind of expected because the sequel. But no, the ending's really cool though. That is another thing I feel like Hellblade right now, the original is done better than the sequel. I feel like Hellblade 2 has a lot of good environments, but I feel like Hellblade 1 has had a lot of more creative environments in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just by a little bit. Like like when you go to hell, like literally, dude, there is so many crazy things. Okay, here is one thing I hope 2 does before I finish it. I thought one thing about the first one, when it gets to maybe like the last hour and a half of the game, it gets really eerie and like horror based. That is peak. Low key, that is peak, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was more scared of that than most scary games I've ever played. I was like, oh, bro, this is like, they got the vibe perfectly. They could make a scary game. Like, they could.
Yeah.
Like, they had the
There
vibe
is
and everything.
There is a more of a spookier section in the game in Hellblade
Okay.
2.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but
No, that's all good.
that's
But that's pretty much it for me.
what was I oh yeah, but so yeah, I told you last episode that Hellblade 1, in my opinion, has one of the best endings. Hellblade 2
Has one of the worst endings.
it has probably, and I say this because I was very specific with my words. Hellblade 1 has one of the best. I wouldn't say it is the best. I don't think it's close to the best, but it is one of them.
It's gonna be
Like, it's up
either
there.
the worst or
No,
the best.
Hellblade 2 has the best final shot in any game ever. I have never
Okay.
seen art this as beautiful. Are you good, bro? What was?
I was gonna make fun of you and be like, oh my gosh, he's never seen art, guys. He's never looked at a painting. He's never looked at a drawing. What is that? Video games?
Nah, bro.
That's not art.
I'm telling you.
It's text. It's coding.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, because your biggest thing about why you like Hellblade 1 and 2 is the cinematography. The last shot in Hellblade 2, like the last frame that you see, is the single most beautiful shot I've ever seen in any video game, maybe out of any entertainment thing ever. Oh my gosh, It is straight up beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it is incredible. Yeah, the ending's alright though. The ending's pretty good. The ending's good though.
Dude, the most beautiful. Like literally just like it's like the final shot. It was perfect. It was perfect. Everything down to the last minute detail. and then you're just and then you're just like the ending. Yes, literally, dude. That's funny. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. I guess I'll just have to wait and see. I guess. Apparently, the last final shot goes hard.
Oh, dude. Nah. What's after hard?
I don't know.
Goon.
We're not doing this. We are not doing this.
All right. Anyway.
No. We're not doing this.
All right. So I want to have two very specific conversations about Hellblade 2, because one of them I find very interesting that I think we could actually have a pretty interesting debate about. One of them I just am curious to hear your thoughts. So the first one I'm just curious to hear your thoughts about the whole length of the game drama.
My only thing about it is Hellblade 2 is not 70, it's 50, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's horrible, but I think the price point should have been like 40.
Okay.
If that's what they were going for.
Okay.
I feel like it's a little bit harder to make people want to buy a $50 game if you can beat it in 5 hours.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they did that to make Game Pass seem better, because you could just get Game Pass.
I guess, yeah.
Play it.
Yeah, and my thing is I was kind of surprised that they were even going, because I just feel like it fits so perfectly as a Game Pass game. I can't see it any other way. Because a lot of people now, when they buy a game, it's probably going to be $70, and they want it to have like 60 hours of content at least, I remember seeing a post on it because of that whole drama, and it was like, how long do you typically want your game to be when you buy it? And I even agreed with these people. I said 20 hours. I think 20 hours is perfect for most games. And if you're going to put a $70 price tag on it, I would hope. It's not 70, but it's 50. But I think I would have put it at a $40 title. I feel like that would have been a little bit more convincing. Because I feel like most people would just do Game Pass anyways, which I think sucks, but at the same time it's good because hopefully those people did go through Game Pass and they decided to play it through there. But it is better though if people go and actually buy the game. But I personally, for me, like I really like it, but I don't think I'd spend $50 on it. Because I don't know if $50 can really... I just don't know if I'm willing to spend that on something like I'm not certain I'd go back to like a lot. And it being so short, like I'm not upset at the fact that it is shorter than the first one. It's fine, like it's what they wanted to do. And I'm not going to like criticize them for that. And I get people are a little upset because it took so long to get the game, and it's like, how is it shorter than the first one? But it just kind of is what it is. If you don't like it, you can literally get Game Pass. It's literally $15 and you can play it and you don't ever have to touch it again. You didn't have to spend 40, 50, 60, $70 on it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's that bad. But I do think it does raise a discussion of, pricing of video games, and that's been a big discussion for a while now, like especially with Ubisoft with what they're doing. There's been a lot of controversy on like their pricing of games and stuff, and it's just gonna keep popping up. It's gonna keep happening no matter what company now, because it's just such a big discussion, because a lot of companies just have different prices they want to put out. And consumers just want to make sure that they get the best prices for what they pay for. And honestly, bro, I blame Helldivers 2, because Helldivers 2, $40 is perfect. That is literally a steal, in my opinion. That's the perfect price point for that game. And honestly, that it just shows that not every game needs to be $70. I wish more companies and studios would take inspiration from Helldivers 2 and realize that not every game has to be super high budget and also have a super, like, be $70. Like, $40 can get you by, bro. Like, Helldivers 2 about to sell over 10 million copies. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, if you really think about it, Helldivers 2 at this moment has sold the same, like close to the same at this moment as Spider-Man 2 in a very short amount of time. One was $70, the other was $40. That's just a little insane to me if you think about that. Like not only is the game just good, but a price point can also really help out as well. But at the same time, it is on two separate platforms as well. Is Spider-Man 2 is not on PC, is it?
No.
Okay. I think the original is, right? Or
Yes,
Miles Morales?
Yeah. The original and Miles Morales are both on PC.
Okay, yes, but not 2.
Yeah.
That makes sense because it just came out last year. But yeah, I don't really care too much. I do think it should have been maybe 40. But I just feel like it fits more as a Game Pass game. If it's gonna be that short, I just feel like a lot of people are gonna just do Game Pass, and that's really it. But I'm not the biggest like, oh, screw you, Xbox. Oh, like, why are you making us pay so much? I'm like, you don't have to though. You have another option.
Interesting.
Like, if there's another option, like,
Okay.
that's cool. I'm gonna choose what I think's better.
Well, cool. I'm actually glad that because you definitely took a different angle than what I was gonna go for. Because me personally, I honestly I didn't even think about your angle at all. Like I was not thinking about price point. Like when thinking of this conversation, I was just I was talking like pretty much like the game, like the quality of the game.
Yeah.
Not like anything price point. But that does actually raise a very interesting like thought of like should it have been cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily do. I think it should have, maybe, but I don't think I have a problem at all with it being 50. Me personally, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to have an issue because even if you do, you just have Game Pass. The difference is you have another option available.
True. Well, my bigger thing though is like, and I get video games are technically different, but at the same time, it is art. And if you're gonna have the argument and a lot of times complaints about other mediums and not allowing people to value their art at what they believe it should be, then I feel like the same should also be with video games. But at the same time, video games are very different.
Yeah.
So it's
and also,
like
companies like to overvalue their stuff.
That's true.
Skull and Bones.
That's true. And
Skull
so,
and Bones being $70 is crazy.
do you know that game's actually apparently a success?
No.
Yeah, I saw a report
No.
earlier. I think it's past, dude. I think something like they're already moving on to season 2 or something, and that like their player base continues to grow and stuff. I've heard it's actually a success. Like, I don't know quality wise, but I apparently like commercially, like Ubisoft's very happy with it.
I need to know how many players are playing that. If more players played that than the amount of people that bought Prince of Persia, I'm rioting.
Oh, probably, to be honest. I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't understand. A game that, in my opinion, I don't care. I'm never going to play it because I've always thought it looks bad and I've heard it's not whatever. I still have yet to hear anyone say it's good or anything.
Yeah, I've heard to hear anybody talk about it at all.
Yeah, but Prince of Persia only selling 300,000 copies makes me so sad.
No, it's
because that is literally, it's such a good game.
It is. Bro, it's like
that's why
it's like Returnal in it, like only selling like 800,000 its first year or something like that. Like that's garbage.
That's just Ubisoft. I feel like Ubisoft has killed their franchises. They just focus on the big stuff, and then like all the other stuff just falls behind.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, like Prince of Persia, where was it at? Oh wait, it could have maybe sold better if like you just wouldn't have let it die and like kind of like had stagnant releases, and I don't know, man. Continue on with what you. I'm sorry, I got into a rant.
So, to me, the price point is not. I mean, it is important, but yeah, that's definitely not. It was something I wasn't thinking about though, which is interesting.
Yeah, that was a big complaint on Twitter.
Yeah, but
there's so much drama on Hellblade 2. Dude, okay,
it's ridiculous.
Xbox tax is real. I'm gonna just say it. I don't care what everybody says. I do think it's starting to become pretty obvious at this point.
Yeah,
like
I think it's been obvious, to be honest, but
like I've stated this. It's your first time watching. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I am Nintendo over Xbox and PlayStation all day, every day. I own an Xbox and I own 2 PlayStations. I could literally get both of them right now and show you. Every single time Xbox releases something, there is so much negative, even if it's good. It does not matter. It doesn't happen for PlayStation. It doesn't happen for Nintendo. It doesn't happen for really anyone else. But every time Xbox drops, Hellblade 2 is a good game with a good score. We are not going to deny that an 81 on Metacritic is not a good score. If that's the case, Stellar Blade is not a good game then, because it's got an 82. So if we're gonna keep logic consistent, Stellar Blade is not a good game then. Like, just seeing like, okay, the score being
doesn't Helldivers 2 have like an 82 as well?
Yeah, it's like a 82. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it's like the amount of drama, just like, yeah, it being 5 hours shorter than the first one, it being $50, it having kind of a low player count on Steam, which I'm not really surprised because they didn't advertise it. Just, there's so much drama over it, and it's just like, where is this for so many others? Like, yes, you do have your other ones like Stellar Blade, but that makes sense because most people are just degens that really want no censorship. And I'm like, bro, there's other costumes in that game that are kind of crazy. But I just can't fathom it anymore. Even a great game that gets a good score is not good enough anymore. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't. And I feel so bad for Xbox because no matter what they do, unless it's a 90, if it's not a 90, it's terrible. There's no reason to play. And I'm just like, okay, dude, like it's so annoying to watch.
Yeah.
And to see like I get it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But to say it's bad because it's not for you, I'm sorry, man. But like, we're not gonna sit here and say an 80's bad. We're not. Like, that means so many games are not. What is Ghost of Tsushima's Metacritic score? Ain't it like 80 something?
Like 85, 86, I think.
Okay, that's higher than I thought. But
Helldivers 2 is an 82, by the way.
okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Helldivers 2 is bad then. It's
Yeah.
not good, guys.
Yep.
It's a mixed game.
It's a major
You know,
disappointment.
even though it sold like 10 million, it's bad though. It's bad. 80. You know, we gotta keep it consistent. Like, if you don't want me to think that there's Xbox tax, you know, keep it consistent.
Bro, it's
you know?
really gotten to the point where it's 90 plus or nothing. Like it's just ridiculous.
Literally, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think it's crazy, super heavy. Of course, fan base wise, there's 100%. But even critics wise, sometimes I'm starting to think there are some things I've seen where it's like, okay, like I literally seen a review where it was like the segment where you're in the cave and you have to do a bunch of puzzles, and they're just talking about how it's so boring, and I'm like, okay, I get that, but like your review on the first one, you didn't have the same complaint, but all of a sudden this is a complaint. Like, I don't get it. Like it's just. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. It makes me not want to look at stuff, and then I'm just like, I'm gonna move on because I really like it. I think Hellblade 2 at the moment should have a higher score than 81. I would raise it maybe to an 85. In my opinion, I could get there. I could get close to there, or even hit that if I wanted. That's my personal opinion from where I'm at. I think the only thing that takes it away from being in that higher echelon is its gameplay. I feel like it just, if it worked a bit more on that, I feel like you have almost a solid maybe 90. And after playing it for a good chunk of a while, I stand by my statement. I want a Hellblade movie. I'd kill for it.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. It'd be baller.
I'd kill for it. Screw Fallout. Mid.
So
Give me Hellblade movie.
So back to the length of the game. I don't think it being 5 hours detracts from it at all, from a quality standpoint, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think, but what I will say is, at first when I found out about it, it was a little bit disappointing. Not because I'm upset that it's 5 hours, it's because I just want more. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to play the game more, you know? Like, I just wish, like, there were more cool set pieces and more stuff I could do. But, because, especially since we've waited 5 years for it, 4.5 years, it is kind of like, man, we waited that long for that long, you know what I mean? And so, it was a little disappointing, but I don't think it detracts from the quality at all, is what I'm trying to get to. Is I think and especially after beating it, like, I do think adding on to it would have kind of just been filler, because they told a pretty short and concise story that I think worked really well. To go off of a little bit what you said, I have a very hot take that I've seen some people on Twitter have my take as well. Everybody has a different take on this game on Twitter. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
You're very invested into something over there.
I'm just scrolling. I'm letting you cook. I'm just scrolling, kind of, to be honest.
So, outside of the visuals, and in my opinion, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think the biggest step up outside of visuals, I'm excluding visuals because that's an obvious thing. That's like the most obvious thing in the world. Outside of visuals, I think the biggest step up in this game is the music. Oh my god, I love the music in this game.
I'm playing on streamer mode just because I don't want to like do anything with like copyright and stuff. But no, even the there's an option. It literally, like, you go to like through the settings.
I streamed it. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, hope you don't get copyrighted.
It's fine right now.
No, yeah, I'm just saying I did it for extra precaution. Like, even with Hi-Fi Rush, I did it. Just because, like, imagine if like anything like that popped off.
But yeah, outside of those two things, my next favorite part of the game is the story. But then, A lot of my favorite moments in the game, though, are the combat encounters. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like not necessarily the combat, but the combat encounters themselves, like the places at which you fight at, and the enemies you face, and just the whole visuals around the combat encounters.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed those segments. I think they're really hype and everything.
That brings me to a point that I didn't think about. That is another thing. I kind of don't like how there's not really feels like any bosses in Hellblade 2. I feel like that was cool because then it added more variety.
Mm-hmm.
And there is variety in Hellblade 2, but I wish I haven't even fought like a boss, and I feel like it'd be fun to fight one like earlier, but they just keep building. They might just keep building it up to fight this one.
They basically said, I think somewhere, I remember where, I think I heard it on podcast, that basically the giants serve as a boss, but it's not a boss fight. It's like, it's just like a story boss.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but I do agree with you. I wish there were more combat bosses. There is one though at the end. I will tell you that.
Yeah. That's good because there was like 3 or 4 in the first one. So
yeah, actually, yeah, there was the one at the very start which is that guy that we end up meeting. I don't know his name for the life of me. All their names are super hard.
What is it? What do they look like?
The guy who you put in ropes and like bring with you on the walk. The guy who tries to kill you. The Slaver.
Yeah,
the Slaver
I just call him the Slaver.
Yeah. But yeah, there was that boss fight, and then I think there is no other boss fight until the very final boss fight. So
yeah. I see.
But all right, now to the next discussion point with Hellblade 2. This is an interesting one because I heard this on, again, that Kind of Funny channel, and I think I found this so fascinating. It is the question of, is Hellblade 2 a W or L for Xbox?
I mean, I'm gonna just say W. They had a first-party game come out. I think that's good no matter what. Like, I don't know. I think it's a W, but we'll have to see how it does. We'll see how many people played it on Game Pass. I don't really see it as like a L for... I don't know, because like it could be a W for Xbox, but it could be an L for Ninja Theory. Like, it could be the other way around too. It's like...
But is it really a W for Xbox? Because if you go on Twitter, does it seem like that?
I don't know. Things like that happen, but I mean, anything can happen, bro. If Skull and Bones somehow had success, then this game has chance of having success too. Because Skull and Bones was criticized forever that is going to be the worst thing ever, and if it somehow has success, golly. I don't know. I think it is. I mean, the only thing I don't think is a W is their Steam alt, like their Steam players, because that is really low. Like, I thought I saw it at like 1,000. I'm like, ooh.
I think it peaked at like 3,000. I think.
Yeah, but that's what they get for not advertising.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
So it's interesting because in the podcast I saw they were debating it because 2 people on the podcast did not like the game, and then 2 of them did like the game. And one of the ones that didn't like it was a huge fan of the first one, and thought this one was a downgrade. The other one that didn't like it wasn't a huge fan of the first one and kind of felt the same way about the second one. The other 2, one of them thought it was really good, and then one of them thought it was amazing. So it's kind of like this interesting back and forth between a wide variety of opinions on the game. And it was basically one of them said that there may be a lot of people who like the game, but Xbox, this was supposed to be one of the games that was going to be a hit. that it was going to be a massive W for Xbox, and he doesn't think it lived up to that expectation because it's caused a huge divide. People don't like it. People do like it. But then the argument was that if this game getting a decent score isn't a W, then what is? You know what I mean? And a lot of the argument was like, okay, but there is a lot of things that I would say is worse than the first one. How is that a W when you're supposed to be a sequel that improves upon everything? And then the other argument is like, well, I do see this as a W because Xbox acquired Ninja Theory, didn't force them to do anything that they wanted. They let them make the game they want to do, and Ninja Theory basically delivered what you would expect from a Hellblade game. Like, it is a technical showcase. It is a art showcase. It's not supposed to be super in deep combat. It's supposed to have a good story, and that's what it is. Whether some people like it or not, it is what it is. But then it is also a fair argument. Like, even though it does have a solid score, it's going to be really hard to go on any kind of podcast or whatnot and say, oh yeah, Hellblade 2 being the massive success it was. You can't say that because that's just not what it is unfortunately. And then, yeah, there are things that did downgrade from it. But at the same time, Ninja Theory did deliver on what they pretty much promised to do. And also Xbox. They helped fund it. They gave them as much time as possible. And it happened. So it's like, is this really a win or a loss for Xbox? We kind of really don't know. In my opinion, if you take away social media, I think it's a W. That's what I see it as. Because I'm on the side of like, it's pretty much exactly what I expected from Ninja Theory. I just expected it to be more Hellblade, being very artsy, being very cinematic, and that's pretty much what it is. I understand its weaknesses and its critiques, but I don't think it's an L because of those. And so it's a very interesting conversation. That I really loved the video, watching all them debate about it, because I'm like, they all bring up really solid points, but yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
All right.
That just sounds good. If that's all you, I ain't got nothing really else to cover that. So.
Well, then let's move on to our PlayStation predictions.
All right.
All right. So how do we want to do this? So we had we had 2 likelies, 3 unlikelies, and one like almost impossible, like super far stretch. Do we want to do that same format, or do we want to do something different, or what? What are we feeling for this one?
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, we can do literally whatever. Like,
okay, let's do. Let's see. Now, are we gonna do these predictions off of assuming it's a showcase or state of play, or just whatever we decide to go with?
I think it's gonna be a state of play. I don't think it's gonna be a showcase.
All right.
I'm quite certain at this point it's gonna be a state of play. If it is a showcase, then I guess it is what it is. But I'm gonna go logically. I think it'd be better to do state of play because I don't think it's gonna be a showcase. I would weigh it based off like what we think is more likely.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure both of us think more than likely it's gonna be a state of play.
All right.
So
I might throw a little mix in there. I might throw one that, if it is a showcase, would probably be their stuff like that.
yeah.
Okay, so let's go with let's just go with the same formula then, I guess. Let's just go with
Okay.
2, 3, and 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 picks in total.
Yeah, and so 2, 3, and 1. Yeah, 1 dream pick, 2
2 likelies,
2
and then
2
3
likelies.
unlikelies.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
All right, and then
And
last time we flipped the coin. Do we want to stay consistent and do that again, or do we just want to alternate?
It's up to you, man.
Let's just stay consistent and flip a coin.
Okay.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Flip a coin. I can't see it. Tails. Hang on. Hang
Okay.
on. You can't see it just so nobody thinks we're cheating or anything. Oh my god. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, almost got it. Tails!
Okay. There. Yeah, you can see it enough. Okay, well, that sucks, but whatever. Cool.
All right, so I got to go first.
I don't need any of this.
So, at a state of play, what could we possibly see in 2024 at a state of play? Man. God, I wish this was a showcase because it'd be like it'd be a lot of options then, but gotta think.
I feel way better about this. I feel way better about this one.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
take the safe bet here.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm filling in my
cringe.
my first likely. I'm going with Astro, like an Astro game.
Yeah, that's fine.
With a
Oh, here
fall
we go again.
with a fall 2024 release date.
I ain't doing no release dates. I don't know how to predict that. That's crazy.
It's just a guess,
I
bro.
just-
It's just guessing.
Yeah, but you like know how this stuff works, dude. Like the fact that you're picking out a month and you're like, I have complete confidence it's September. How? Like,
Bro, it's just an educated guess.
I don't think.
Well, I'll say this. At least just make a random date guess. Otherwise, I'm going to get an extra point, and you won't even have a chance of getting an extra point. So
I just can't think of anything, man.
a date-wise? Or like a game? You can't think of a game.
Like date.
Oh, just give a random date. I don't care. All right, I'm going to Astrobot with a fall 2024 release date.
Okay.
Your pick. And that fills up my first likely spot, just because it's a huge leak that happened today. So what is Austin going to go? Ooh, he's thinking. He's doing the Mr. Thinker pose.
Give me Silent Hill 2 remake and likely.
All right. What's it going? I hope it doesn't. happen.
I kind of hope it does though, because if it's better than what they showed, they need to show
Well, that's
that
true.
it's
If
better.
it's better, yeah, that's true. I thought it looked
Like,
garbage before I got on.
Like they're pointing towards it, and it comes out this year at some point.
What
I'm gonna,
what date did you guess? Say like
September.
okay. September 2024. I mean, yeah, that's a solid guess. That's probably around where I'd say guess. I would have probably said October, but like September is not that bad.
I didn't know exactly. I was like October, because like you would think every horror game should come out in October, but it's like no.
But what other horror games that come out?
Shut up, dog. Okay. I feel somewhat okay. Like I feel more like okay with
Okay.
this. Like I really feel like I can take some guesses here.
Okay. Well, see, this is where it gets dicey. This is where it gets dicey with a little chop, with a chop. All right, anyway. Oh, look,
God.
dude, I'm having fun. Dude, this one could be a lot more wild.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say anything I'm thinking of just in case you don't think of it, because I wanna get this. I have like 5 on my mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think. Number one, which one will you not pick so I can save that for later? I don't miss out on. And then which ones do I think I should actually guess? I'll see if it's a state of play. What would be the big game that they focus on, though? That's the thing. I think DS2 is too soon. Oh, why am I saying them? Dang it. Okay. I'm going to go just because I don't know when you're going to pick it. I think this is unlikely. I don't think this is going to be... I don't think this is impossible. I don't think this is a really far stretch. I'm going to say unlikely. Resident Evil 9.
Okay.
With a early 2025 release date.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense, yeah. I don't know exactly, because there could be another one instead that they replace with that.
What would that be, my boy?
I don't know if I want to guess that. I'm currently on 2 games right now because they've both come out, but I wouldn't be surprised if they got some kind of update.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you're going with. Okay. Bro's trying to get those easy points. No dates on those, though. That's crazy. Well, that's not true, actually. Good. Oh, boy, he's going to do another shadow drop. Here we go.
Oh, dude.
Control
just
DLC shadow drop.
Yeah, bro. Let me cook here.
Alan Wake DLC shadow drop. If it doesn't happen at Summer Games Fest, it's happening to you.
Man, hold on. Just give me 1 second. I want to make sure I have one in my mind, but I really want to think about this because it makes so much sense, but at the same time, like they could just not the one time I expect it.
That's fair.
That's what sucks about these is I feel confident, but then I realize I'm just like, maybe it's just not gonna play out kind of like the way I'd want.
That's a face of evil right there.
Will they though? That's my only question. It's likely, and it's a.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
Give me likely. Give me some kind of update or something on Helldivers 2.
I knew he was gonna say that. As soon as he said update, I'm like, yeah, but tell Helldivers.
I don't know if it will.
No,
but
they're
I feel
100%.
like for how I feel like for
100%.
how big it is, I feel like it should be there.
Yep. I think
because I
you're
don't think
100%
they've
right.
had a massive expansion yet or anything.
Yep.
I could be wrong on that, but I just think
do you
want
to try a date on this one? Be like available
Give
now,
me,
like or something. Shadow drop.
Give me August, Chief.
August.
Yeah.
All right. My next spot, I just thought of it on the spot. Likely, Lego Horizon.
I literally
Because
I had
State
it
of
in my
Plays
mind.
have partners
I had it
a lot.
I had it Wait, what?
State of plays you usually focus on either like third party or like
Yeah.
second party
Yeah.
partners, and
Yeah,
that
you know
that would
what's
be that.
funny? I literally had it in my mind, and I told myself I was like, I'm gonna pick it because I remember it, and I literally forgot because, yep.
And this one is going to
All
be
the
a
same.
holiday 2024 release. That's right. I'm betting on this year.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I lost. No.
All right, you go. So
I
I have
actually
both of my
feel pretty
likely
good.
spots filled up, and so do you. So now we're gonna start getting to things that we think are unlikely or maybe even impossible.
Okay.
I
So,
still got like 4 in the bag that I'm thinking on.
I have some on my mind, but I should have done this for likely. Oh, wait. I just realized something that I didn't know if that was in the last one. Okay, this isn't gonna make any sense, but my likelies are taken up. Give me unlikely. Give me Concord.
Oh dang it! You took one of mine. Dang, that's tough. Yeah, that's a good one. I would say that's unlikely too. Release date.
Oh, really? November.
Okay. Me personally would have gone just fall, 2024. But
Oh. Well,
I'll take it.
well, I forgot you can just do like seasons. I thought you
bro.
wanted specific like months.
All my guesses
Okay.
have been like areas, not months so far. I have fall
Oh,
2024,
well then,
holiday 2024, early 2025.
well then, I'd like to change my stuff because I thought we had
Okay,
to
go
go by
ahead. Go ahead.
months,
Go
like
ahead.
on the dot.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Or you could just go by year. Like if you just think it'll be like 2025, or just no release date, whatever.
Oh, Concord 2024. What are the other ones? I have Silent Hill 2024. Uh, and then what is? Oh wait, that only is a no. Silent Hill is gonna be fall. It's confirmed for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Concord's gonna be like probably also fall.
Okay. And you leaving Helldivers for
Uh,
August?
Hell, that could be literally any. Just
I
give
think
me
Shadow
some.
Drop.
Just
I think Shadow Drop. Really.
just give me. You know what? Give me that shadow drop, baby.
All right.
I wanted to say summer, really, but
All right.
um.
Time for my fourth pick.
Funny.
Time for my fourth pick. You did definitely just take one of them that I was thinking on. So now which one of my others do I go with here? Let's see. I don't think I think one of them I don't think it's going to be here. I think it's just I don't think they do it back to back. Um mm. I'm going to say oh, do I consider? Wait, do we consider this likely or unlikely? I'm gonna say unlikely. It's not a very exciting one. Do I want to say that? Because I kind of want to be exciting, Loki. Like I want to be, like if it happens, I want to be like, yeah, not like,
Yeah.
oh, nice, a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and just say what I was gonna go Until Dawn remake,
hmm
but it's not. I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
So mm, oh, I'm gonna. I really was gonna go Concord next. That really hurt. It really messed up my plans. Um,
I had to really like think about it there.
would Spider-Man 2 get DLC? Probably not. I mean, the first game did. I don't know if the second one would though. Okay. I am gonna go with unlikely. This one's coming out of left field, but I think it'd be really cool to see it again.
I may know it. My mind's on it too. Maybe.
Go ahead and guess and see if you're right. I have it locked in. I'm picking mine, whatever it is. Whatever.
Is it related to your favorite game of all time?
No.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
I'm going Phantom Blade Zero.
That's literally
What? How? What?
John. It's how is that not related to your favorite game?
How is it? Is it because it's a samurai?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Whatever. Not
That literally.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. You asked that when we're in the conversation that includes Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Well, it's okay. That was literally probably the next one I was gonna pick, and you just chose it. And I had a feeling when you were describing the way you were, I literally asked you. I was like, does it somewhat have any? You feel like inspiration for Ghost of Tsushima? Does it anywhat look like it? Because I didn't want to give it away exactly. Because I didn't think I was right, but I had a good feeling of it. But I just didn't believe myself, and I just. It's literally a same. The fighting with swords. That's literally it. I don't care
Fighting
about-
with swords, bro. Any game with swords is related to
No,
Ghost of
but it's
Tsushima.
different. It's different. It's got like mythology stuff, and who cares if it's Chinese and Japanese? Like,
See,
still,
I
they can
personally,
relate to it.
I don't relate it to Ghost of Tsushima. Like, to be honest, I really don't.
They got samurais.
That is not good enough for me.
They're the same, yeah. What do you mean? They're exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm going Phantom Blade Zero as one of my unlikelies. I'm giving it no release
Okay.
date. I don't think they're gonna say any sort of date whatsoever.
Okay, that's fine. Screw you, because that's what was on my mind. Exactly. I had the same reason you did too, because it was at the
Last year's.
the one in 2023,
Yep.
and I just kind of feel like it'd be really cool to see it again.
Because yeah, it'd be like, because the problem is, the reason why I'm not guessing Ghost of Tsushima 2, because State of Plays are not first party, like really at all, and so
No,
if they're gonna, I think the only first party things are gonna be like Helldivers, Lego Horizon, and Astrobot. Like I think it's just gonna be small stuff. I don't think Ghost of Tsushima 2 is gonna do it. So. But I think Fifth Phantom Blade would be a good compromise for that, though. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a little annoying, I guess, but it could be worse.
That's how the game goes. How the game goes.
I mean, it's definitely not as bad because, like, I mean, I took Concord, but I just know that they've pretty much talked about it coming out this year, so it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
There's also that other live service game, Fair Games, or
really
something
want
like
to
that.
think. I can't remember if that was shown at the last one.
What, Fair Games?
Yeah.
No, that was like not the
Was it?
last one. It was at the big showcase last year. Like it was at the showcase last year.
Oh, the showcase. Okay, then I think it'd be at the showcase. Then I don't think
Same thing with Concord, by the way. I was also at the showcase.
No, I think Concord was at a State of Play.
No, I was at the showcase. Is that the same one with Metal Gear Delta? I just thought of a good. Oh crap! No!
Ah, give me Metal Gear! Give me Metal Gear, baby! Give me Metal
No!
Gear!
Dang it, I did not-
Oh, give me Metal
God,
Gear! Give me
no!
Metal Gear, baby!
Bro,
I completely forgot about Metal Gear
I just
Solid
fumbled.
3 remake.
I just fumbled so hard. No!
I forgot about Snake Eater remake. Give me that. Yep.
Oh.
It's not unlikely, but at the same time, it could be because it was at the Xbox.
I would say it's unlikely. Yeah.
Third
I
party
would say
event?
it's unlikely.
Yeah, give me Metal Gear.
Oh, I just fumbled so hard. I need to hush my mouth.
Yeah. Give me Holiday.
But
bro.
yeah, Concord
Give
was
me
at the
Holiday.
showcase, bro. Ugh.
Yeah.
I remember that burger
give me
anywhere.
Yeah, give me holiday release date. Oh, thank you. I completely forgot about
Gosh,
that.
darn it, dude.
I literally completely forgot about that. I love you. Thank you so much.
What a L. What a fumble. Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever
Dude,
fumbled that hard. And I've been to
that's
Aeropostale
awesome.
multiple times. Oh man.
Dude, I kid you not. I have been looking back at all these state of plays, seeing what's there.
Bro
And being
does
like,
all
okay.
like bro's got like tabs on tabs. I'm just over here like spinning in my chair.
Dude, I want to win.
That'd be funny
Like-
if I win. You know what? I'm gonna do all my drafts no research like during it.
Okay,
And we'll see
that's
what
fine.
happens.
We'll
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that is kind of funny actually. I do think we because like, I mean, I could do it without, but another reason I do it is just because I try to remember a lot, and my problem is like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna take too long trying to think, so I'd rather have it
Yeah,
in front of
that's fair.
me and be like, okay. I feel like I know instead of trying to think for an hour and trying to remember Metal Gear has like a remake, which I legit completely forgot about. Thank you.
I know, me too. Like literally, yeah. Like you saw it in my in a reaction. We'll run it back. I said it, and then I was like, oh, and then I
Yeah.
realized you were gonna steal it. Yeah, and then I realized you were gonna steal. I'm like, dang it! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
wow.
that feels so
That
good.
was so bad. Oh my gosh. Hold on,
I feel great. I feel great. I feel amazing. Ooh, man, life is good. I'm feeling really good now. Watch it not even be there.
dude, for real, for real. Pragmata would be really cool, but that ain't happening.
It's gonna be at the Capcom thing.
If there is one.
It's always been there. I mean, yeah, if they do, but it's always been there. I just don't. I feel like they have to show it there for how many times they've delayed it and been like, yeah, look at our showcase. Hey, look at our game. It's delayed.
Oh, I have to think PSVR 2. Ooh, hold on. Will they show
Oh,
anything,
that's-
though? Has the Resident genuine question? Has the Resident 4 VR come out yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Has it really?
I think it came out in.
I think it did. Yeah, I think it did. It was late last year. I think.
RE4 VR. It came out in like, I want to say it was.
I think November, December. No, it was December. I think it was December. Because I remember doing a video like anticipated games coming out in December or something like that. I think it was in there. It was something like that. Or November.
I think so. Probably. I'm seeing. Hold on. RE4 release date December 8th. So.
Okay. It could be that Metro game.
I have had a certain pick on my mind that I'm gonna put. You know what? I don't even care on this pick if it's not gonna be right. It's just literally what I want it to be, no matter what. I don't care if like it's not.
I think I know what
Like-
you're gonna pick.
No.
I think it's Sly Cooper.
Oh, you think it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna guess for my impossible slot because
do it.
I can't live with myself if I don't do it, and it happens. Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing good. We're doing just
I just
fine.
have to. I have to. Like,
Okay.
like imagine this. Everybody, put yourself in my shoes. If I chose to not pick Ghost of Tsushima 2, which is my favorite game of all time, and it ended up being at the showcase, can you imagine that? Like, the amount of L I would receive that day. Unlike anything else. And it's going to get a 2025 release date.
Yeah.
I just have to do it. I have to go for it because
Mm-hmm. So I have two left.
Yeah, you have
and
an
I have
unlikely
one
and a
unlikely,
impossible.
one dream. Okay. I just don't want to
I'm
care.
curious what you were thinking.
I just don't want to care. I want to full send it so
I'm not
bad.
gonna lie. Like, I think half of my list is like, also, what if there was a showcase? So I think I am gonna put a couple that I think a showcase could be at. So, what's gonna be? Just say the one you were just dying about.
My dream pick. Give me Gravity Rush 2 remastered.
Okay.
There's a what, bro?
That was completely random, but okay.
Dude,
I like it. That'd be awesome.
you know
That'd be
there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff talked about it, especially with the two like the movie or whatever. And I mean, there's been a lot of talk about it, of like it coming from insiders. I don't think it's gonna be there, but I just want to put it as my dream pick regardless, just because I would cry if it was
Release date. Shadow
2025.
Drop. Okay. Shadow Drop.
Oh no, dude, I'd be gone. I'd run away, and
Have you even beat?
It was
Have
nice
you even
knowing
beat the game?
No,
Okay.
but I love it. I should.
awesome.
I
love
really should. I'll find some time. I'll
great
find
game.
some time. I'll definitely find some time. You know what? It's cool. It's fine. I just want it there because I've heard.
I just realized if we wanted to make anybody watching instantly subscribe to the channel, we should have put something Bloodborne related as our dream pick.
Oh, I don't know about that one, buddy. But no, I just like it because I've been hearing a lot of stuff, of it existing. I'm actually gonna. I don't know when it could. I'm just gonna say 2025. I'm just gonna keep.
That's pretty fair. That's fair.
God, that's hard. I will say, yeah, I'll say that though. I'll say 2025 because there's a lot of remasters that are already we're already here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if it. I'm just gonna put it dream just because it's literally what I want the most. I would want it the most out of anything.
Sure. All right. It means we both have a unlikely spot left, and I am up to bat for my final swing of the game. So you just thought of something, thinking about remasters or something.
No, because I thought about what is it? The like. Are you good?
I'm looking at my game cases to try and think of something.
Yeah, most of them are probably first party, bro. I know a guess you could throw out.
Another Yakuza game. Bro, at this rate, it could happen. We got
maybe.
We got 3 in the span of a year, bro. Like, it could happen.
Yeah.
All right, let me think here.
Judgment 2 ain't a bad shout.
That ain't happening. We already have a Judgment 2, actually. It'd be Judgment 3.
Really? What is Judgment 2?
Lost Judgment.
What's the first one?
Judgment.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be a third one. But a third one's not happening because they fired the voice actor or something.
Just get a new voice actor.
Or no, the voice actor is suing them or something. I don't even know.
Just get a new voice actor, a new character, new protagonist.
Yeah, it's a whole drama. I don't even know. Or no, it's something about using the character mod. I don't know. It's something weird. All right. Foam Stars 2. No. See, usually at a state of play, there's a a big like third party announcement that ends up coming out that year. So I'm trying to think what that game could be, because I don't think either of us have guessed that yet.
Well, you already put RE9.
Yeah, but I think that's next year. All right. Okay.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like,
I'm gonna say. God, I fumbled so hard on Metal Gear. It's unbelievable. That is, I can't wait to watch that back. My soul leave my body. When
dude,
I said that.
oh, that felt so good. It felt so
I
good.
bet it did, yeah. I can't believe you were worried about me saying Gravity Rush 2 Remastered. I wouldn't have thought of that in a million years.
I don't know, because you also really like it, so.
I do really like it. Man, I don't know.
You want me to go instead?
You know what? Because I've gotten to go first 2 times in a row now, sure, I'll give you the benefit. Go ahead.
All right. Give me Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't think that's happening, but awesome. All right.
You don't think, even with
I would
Zero
also-
Dawn getting taken off,
Well,
Zero Dawn getting taken off PS Plus?
well, I don't know if they'd announce a Lego one
same
and the
thing-
remaster in the same show.
I think they're gonna do remastered over Lego.
Maybe. And it's a remake, not a remaster.
Is it a remake?
Yeah, it's a remake.
Oh, I didn't know if it was a remake or a remaster.
Also, are we sure we consider that unlikely? Because I put
Yeah,
I put Lego as likely. Because
I wouldn't
because
say
it's
it's
been
that
leaked to
likely.
infinity. It's been leaked to infinity.
Well, yeah, but also, I feel like Horizon Zero Dawn has that remake is also. Plus, it just got removed from PS Plus, which is what happened to.
Yeah, so I think that's
one of the
likely.
main-
Yes, everything you just said made it seem likely. But if,
It's a state of play, though.
If that's what you want to go with,
So
then that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with it. And when did you say the Lego one would come out?
Holiday 2024.
Just holiday? Yeah. Give me holiday.
Wow, so we really have the battle of
Yeah.
Horizons right now. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
You gamble on it. My only one I'm not confident is Gravity Rush, but I just picked it because I want that. That's literally my dream thing. I don't. If it's not there, it's fine. Like, it's literally just my dream thing. Like, I could have been boring and picked like something else, but it's what I personally wanted to
For
pick.
my next spot, I'm going with the online Horizon game. No,
You.
that was a joke.
Oh man, I should have picked a Horizon party game.
Yeah. The Horizon Amazon show. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They're making so many Horizon stuff. It's not even funny. They're going all in on Horizon.
I don't blame him, man.
I mean-
Yeah, bro. Returnal 2, dog. Go ahead.
Dude.
Like, at this point, you're taking so long, man. I mean, you might as well start guessing
Well,
like.
I
stuff that's
can't
never
research this crap, bro. I can't research it. Dude,
happened. Yeah, you see why our research.
Yeah, and watch when I win. It's gonna be even better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, I
What
need
if we
something with an actual month in it. There's got to be something that they're gonna give a month. I need something that will get me that dub, because it's gonna give me that month date, and it's gonna be schmeckshy, and it's gonna be great.
I wish we would have done the Summer Games Fest a little bit earlier, because God, I would have never picked. I would have picked Sonic X Shadow Generations, bro. I would have picked it.
That's it right there, Sonic. Oh man. Okay, what could come out holiday? Or no, what could come out fall? That we get like October. They get hecka October release dates. Maybe. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just do it. I'm going with Death Stranding too. I'm just gonna do it for my unlikely.
Okay.
I'm taking too long. It's just.
Yeah.
And that's gonna stay at a 2025 release date. So.
Yeah. All right, and we're locking this stuff in.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're locked in on what we got, right?
Yep.
Okay. I want to bring up an interesting thing that I thought about. Spider-Man 2 has been shown at a state of play, right?
Yeah.
Do you think there'd be any chance, in any way, Insomniac would be willing to show this Venom game?
No, I think it's too early.
Okay.
Not at
Just
a not at a state of play. If it was a showcase, maybe.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask. I was just like, okay.
See, that's the thing, dude. It being a showcase would change everything.
Oh yeah. But
Like,
honestly, I don't know. Because I
Actually,
would
no,
have
I
put
think-
Kingdom Hearts. I would have put Kingdom Hearts 4 if it was a showcase. I would instantly put it just because I feel like
it's a
it
good
makes
shot.
sense.
It's a good shot.
But I didn't want to put it because
I would have put Pragmata as well, probably. If it was a showcase.
my thing is it's so weird because I feel like the two games you think of is Resident Evil and Kingdom Hearts, and it's like, which one do I pick? Like, I don't know. Especially for like a state of play, but no, I like my list.
See, the
I
thing
like
is-
this so much more than the Games Fest one.
See-
Summer Game, no. Okay, real quick. After this, can we read off the our PlayStation guesses and then read our Summer Game Fest? What, like,
Sure. See,
It's gonna look so
my thing, if Sony announces a showcase and not a state of play, I think my Ghost of Tsushima pick with 2025 is spot on. Like, I think that's guaranteed. But, well, I'm just talking about it being a thing in general.
Yeah.
But, all right, so as a recap, for our 2024 PlayStation Summer Event Draft, Johnny Murray, the official Johnny Murray, has selected
The official John
some sort of Astrobot game in fall 2024, Lego Horizon with a holiday 2024 release date, Resident Evil 9 early 2025, Phantom Blade 0 with no release date, Death Stranding 2 with 2025, and Ghost of Tsushima 2 with 2025. Austin has selected, the official Mob Action, has selected Silent Hill 2 with fall 2024, Helldivers 2 Shadow Drop. Bro, you gotta have a shadow drop on every list, bro. It's gotta
at
happen.
this point, bro.
Bro, it's gotta
At this
happen.
point,
Capcom,
Like-
Pragmata shadow drop.
bro, nah. No, wait, Loki though. Hold on. You're kind of cooking. Every time they've showed it, it's been delayed. How about
Imagine.
the day you show it again, shadow drop? You know what I mean? Have to go based off the Capcom event predictions. Ain't gonna have a lot actually, so it doesn't matter. That literally wouldn't work.
It'd be
'cause they
like
only show,
2
like,
picks
16.
each. It'd be like 2 picks each.
Yeah.
Helldivers 2 Shadow Drop, Concord Fall 2024, Metal Gear Delta Holiday 2024. God, that one is
Good.
Horizon
dude. Thank
Zero
you.
Dawn, Horizon Zero Dawn remake Holiday 2024, and Gravity Rush 2 remastered 2025. So there we
I feel
go.
pretty good. I feel pretty good. I think you have 4 options that are a little insane. Like I think
have
your
4?
first 2 are. I think your first 2 are like I definitely have a lot of faith. The other 4 you have, I don't know.
What? You don't think? Wait, what?
Well, I'm saying it based off like because the rumors of the first two you picked, like Lego Horizon makes sense. There's a ton of rumors on it, and then there's
Astrobot.
Astrobot. But
You
like
don't think
RE9,
Resident Evil 9?
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
You were even thinking about Phantom Blade Zero.
I was, but I'm not certain that's gonna be there because there's games that.
Okay. Well, that just happened.
I should have said Lost Soul-Aside. I would have loved to say Lost Soul-Aside.
Oh, I'm so excited for that game.
I could see that. I really could.
Yeah, I could. Especially if it's a
thinking-
showcase. Especially if it's a showcase.
I didn't think because we're getting so much more gameplay on it now.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
I'm gonna be really upset if it's there now. I don't want it to be there anymore. I care about winning. That's a really good. I should have said that over Gravity Rush. But it's my dream. It's literally my dream. If they announce that, I will cry. I won't cry, but I'll be so excited. I'll be really happy. I should have said Lost Soul-Aside though, because that makes more sense. And more gameplay's been coming out for it, so it would only make sense. I feel.
I should have said that over Death Stranding. That's what I should have said.
Oh yeah, Death Stranding. You're high.
I know. That's it. Yeah. I just couldn't think of anything else. I just went with it because I was taking too long. But
like, I don't know. You're out of pocket for that one.
Yeah.
Like they literally showed like a 10-minute trailer. I don't know how much more they need to show anytime soon.
Yeah.
Like, what else are they gonna show?
Well, I know everybody wants to see gameplay because we've yet to see gameplay, but
I feel like also it's really hard to predict because it's like
it's Kojima.
Yeah, because like also Jeff Keighley loves Kojima.
Yeah.
It's like.
But Death Stranding 2 is at the last day of play though, which is the thing.
It was, yeah, but dude, it's so weird. I don't know, because like I said, I try really hard to think about history, but then it's like they could change it up. It's like, oh, Sega was at the last one, but like they always show a different.
Hey, you know
game
what? Sonic
every
X
time.
Shadow was actually at the last day to play.
But will they do it again? For this one, that's the thing is like I feel like a lot of companies switch up what games they put. Like Capcom, when they're a part of State of Play, they don't always do like just one. Like they've done Dragon's Dogma 2, and they've also done like Resident Evil.
I could see
But
the
I don't know
Dragon
if
Ball
they've
game being here too.
Maybe, yeah.
Honestly, I could even see Silk Song here, but I don't know.
I wonder if Bandai would just come in and just put a Tekken 8 reveal or something. Just because they have.
I think that'd be at Summer Games Fest though.
They actually have a lot of. When I look back at it, PlayStation usually has a lot of advertisements for fighting games, like for Street Fighter 6 and Tekken.
Yeah,
they
they
have.
do.
I should have thought about that. Yeah, I like my list regardless. I'm only concerned about one, which is my dream pick, but I literally just wanted to pick it. That's just in my mind, even if it doesn't happen, and I think it's honestly impossible, even though it's rumored, but it's my dream pick. It's literally what I want. Like,
Yeah.
So, either that or just announce Stellar Blade 2.
I think honestly, so here's what I'm gonna go with. I think if it's a showcase, I have a better shot. If it's a state of play, I think you have a better shot.
I say if it's a showcase, I say we redo it.
I don't know about that. How about if it's a showcase, we each have the option to swap 3 of them out.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Because like at that point, I'm just like, okay, all right.
Right.
Ooh, Cage 4 looking kind of nice right now.
Pragmata.
That ain't gonna be Pragmata.
I hope, dude. All right, but
I don't know, man.
Monday, ladies and gentlemen, will be our Xbox predictions.
No, boy. I'm excited. I feel
I
good about that.
I already
regret,
know my 6 for that.
you know, in my mind,
Actually,
Summer
we might
Games
do
Fest.
more than 6 for Xbox.
Yeah. Summer Games Fest predictions. I don't remember what that was.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't
let's
there. That wasn't.
let's go over the both of these. Let's go over both of these incredible lists. Let's start with Austin's actually. Yeah. Let's
I low key want to scrap. I really want to scrap it or redo it. It's so bad. It's so bad.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
I think both of
oh
ours
my
are not
gosh,
good anymore.
you know what I did? Oh, that's interesting. I just realized something we just did.
What?
Oh, I'm actually so confident in that now. Okay, bet. All right, so Austin picks for Summer Games Fest. Alan Wake 2 DLC Shadow Drop.
It's gonna happen. If it happens, you owe me $100.
Heck no, bro. I'll give you 100 push-ups. I ain't giving you no $100. Cause I gotta go spend that on the DLC to play. I ain't giving that.
My guy, you can't be making fun of me then if I think it's going to shadow drop, and then if it happens, your ass gonna be looking goofy. Sorry.
I'm just laughing. I think it's funny. I never say it's not gonna happen. I've been saying it could happen.
It is gonna happen. I don't want to hear
oh
none
yeah,
of that.
oh yeah.
It could.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Monster Hunter Wilds 2025 release date.
Also, you want to know another reason I think it's happening? Cause that shadow drop tweet.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
I think it'd just be really funny. I think it'd be really funny. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I know.
Bro, literally, Alan Wake 2 DLC shadow dropping would be the equivalent of like a Peach game with a sword fighting mechanic being a thing. That's like literally that. Like accidentally speaking something into existence. Like is what that would be.
My other thing is I've kind of thought about this. Is I could be wrong on Alan Wake 2. What if they just announce it's going to Steam?
That's true. You did say DLC, so it wouldn't. Although I would imagine they'd slap a DLC with it, though. Honestly, they wouldn't do a whole thing just to go to Steam, just to go to a different web browser. If it was going to like a different console, maybe, but like,
yeah.
Anyway, Monster Hunter Wilds 2025 release date. Replaced early 2025. Jet Set Radio 2025. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero 2024 and GTA 6 2025. 2025. And my list, ladies and gentlemen, Visions of Mana, August 2024, Borderlands 4, September 2024, Little Nightmares 3, October 2024, Wonder Woman 2025, Kingdom Hearts 4, no release date. And this is the one I was saying is going to be interesting because I remember thinking about this during last podcast, and I 100% think I'm correct on this. Horizon Zero Dawn remake early 2025 because they announced Last of Us Part 1 remake at the end of Summer Games Fest. I think I would imagine
that's cringe that you know that.
Oh, bro, it could very well happen. So I could get a point there and make you mess up in your PlayStation ranking. Oh man, this is crazy.
It's fine because it ain't gonna happen because Last of Us they know is mid, so they put it in Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have faith. I think I lost that one free because I put Jet Set Radio, which is stupid. It should have been Sonic X Shadow Generations. It's gonna be there. I already know it. If I could replace it, I would, but I've lost.
I do think you currently have the better PlayStation list. I will say. I do think you have the better one.
I literally just don't want to remember the Summer Games Fest one because I listened to yours and yours is so much better in every way, and I feel like I was just sleep deprived. I literally do. Like, if I had Sonic X Shadow Generations instead of Jet Set Radio, I'd have more confidence because I feel like that's 3 that I could see. But what am I think? Am I high? Like, Jet Set Radio. Huh? like, what are you
Hey,
doing?
you know what's crazy? You originally had Persona 6 on there too. You. Bro,
I keep
bro, one of the best of that ever.
Dude, it's gonna be at the Game Awards. It's all good. It's the ender.
It's the ender.
It's the ender, bro.
It's the ender game.
I hate it. I just, you can have summer. It's mid anyways. I just want the big companies. That's all I care about. I'm gonna win all of them. You're not gonna win
There's
any
only
of the.
two
I'm
big
gonna win
companies left.
I'm gonna win the Xbox. I'm gonna win the Nintendo one.
Oh, you
I got them
definitely
all.
win the Xbox. You definitely ain't winning the Xbox one.
Yeah, I got it. I got it, boy. I know what I'm doing.
No.
Yep. I'm gonna make sure I win, diggity dog.
R.I.P.
I've been already thinking about it, dude. I know you have too, but don't sleep on me, boy.
I got 2. For what? Xbox?
What?
I have 2 for Xbox?
No, I said I've been doing my research like as well. Like
I'm about to say I got like 9 for Xbox. I don't know what you're talking about. 2.
No. I'm gonna need way more than that,
Bro,
man.
I got the
That's,
whole
like,
calendar for the next 8 years on Xbox in my head, bro. Like, what are you talking
Oh
about?
man, made that whole video about hating on Xbox, but you care so much about their calendar.
Yeah, because it won't include Hi-Fi Rush 2, unfortunately.
Ugh. Just stop talking. I don't want to.
You know what's funny? Our Nintendo
I'm
Direct
pretty
predictions
confident.
is just gonna be a whole bunch of just wild games that they could.
It's just gonna be
Mario
things we
Kart
want.
9, Super Smash 6. It's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the PlayStation 1 way more. Like I said, I'm just Summer Games Fest. That didn't happen to me. I don't remember that. Who was that? That was someone completely random. Just GTA, bro. GTA 6 Monster Hunter in the same thing. Like what? I'm just so upset because 2 of them I'm okay with, but yours is like their third party that just makes sense. Like Wonder Woman, I feel I have confidence in, but I also don't because EA has so many projects.
That's what I
But
have
it
the least
makes-
confidence in, low key.
I
I have more confidence in Kingdom Hearts 4 than I do freaking Wonder Woman, bro. Well, especially after recently with all the Kingdom Hearts news, like low key, there's kind of been a little bit, so they might be trying to lead up to something. I mean, it coming to Steam could try and be gaining a little publicity to get that little hype train going.
Oh, I really hope on every single level. I'm sorry, I don't, but my competitive side's coming out. I'm hoping it's not Borderlands and they show FIFA.
Oh my gosh, dude, don't even talk to me. If that happens, the riot. When I say I'm a riot, I'm not joking. I'm gonna go grab a lighter and light somebody's house on fire.
You know what I should have said? I should have been basic and been like Warhammer something. I would have probably got a free point. Like, they always have something.
A sci-fi horror game.
Like low key, that might have been just a free point, bro.
Fortnite advertisement.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
You never know, dog.
But
no, that
I'm not gonna
was
lie,
super
bro.
fun.
I'm making a mad prediction. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 closes SGF.
Really?
I think it's the closer.
See, I
just see it just like FF7 Rebirth did last year. I think it's gonna be pretty much the exact same thing, but with Kingdom Hearts 4.
I keep seeing it. I don't know. I keep seeing it as like a PlayStation event thing. I don't know, because that's why I wanted to say Persona 6. Because I feel like we're getting so close, but we haven't seen anything, which is why I feel like it makes more sense to say KH4. But like Atlas has literally been confirmed themselves to be there. But I don't
It's
know
for
if they're
Metaphor. It's for Metaphor ReFantasia.
That is so true. And I didn't pick that. I literally thought about that.
Oh my
too, and I
gosh,
didn't
yeah,
pick
we did not pick that. Wow, what a L.
But it does have a release
Oh wait, no,
date.
no, it's gonna be at the Xbox show because it's Game Pass. It's on Game
Yeah.
Pass. Yeah.
I'm ready for the Xbox. I got the Silk Song Shadow Drop already online.
Boy, that better be your first pick, otherwise I'm snatching it.
Really? Well, I gotta hope I get it. I get the first roll.
Oh well, no. If I get first pick, I'm picking my thing. But
Oh.
if you pick my thing, then I'm picking Hollow Knight.
No, okay. That's fine. I feel
The
pretty good.
Xbox one's gonna be a war. I'm letting you know right now.
Dude, I feel
It's gonna be a
good.
fight. It's gonna be a fight.
I feel good. Like, I'll be honest with you. You better pick what you care about the most, because I'm gonna take it from you.
That's fine. I care about like 20 things that they got cooking, so you know.
All right. Well, you better pick what you like.
All right.
You know,
Shall
some
see.
things look pretty nice. You know, Fable looks pretty nice. You know.
Yeah. By all means, bro. You pick what you think's gonna be there,
Yeah.
but it won't matter in the end.
Well, there's a lot to choose from. All right, buddy. We'll see.
We will see.
I'm gonna try really hard to win all three of these. I'm gonna try really hard.
4?
You know what? You know what's gonna be. Well, I don't. Summer it don't count to
I
me.
see. Oh wait, we have to do
It's
the Ubisoft one too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm winning that one.
I don't really care. I don't feel like there's not. I don't feel like there's enough. Like they do show a lot, but I feel
Yeah,
like it's
there's
still
enough.
not. I guess.
We're gonna have three
But-
picks each.
Okay, that's makes it better, I guess. All right. Well, I just see that's the thing is I want to win all of them except the first one because that was horrible. That's just I want to lose Summer Games Fest. I hope I do. That is
Imagine you
horrible.
win.
That is-
Imagine you win.
no, I'm gonna be upset. I'm actually gonna be really mad. That is some of the worst picks ever. I feel like, bro, that's like, I felt like the Dolphins coach. Like I just picked the worst players. Are the Dolphins good?
Why the Dolphins?
they're
Yeah, I was about
bad.
to say the Dolphins are cooked right now.
Are they not bad?
They are.
Yeah, they're bad. That's the
No,
point.
no, they're really good.
Oh, the Bears.
The Bears are looking really good right now as well. Bro, just say
Okay,
the Panthers, bro. The Panthers are dog cheeks.
Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, give me the Vikings, bro. I feel like the Vikings coach picking all the bad players.
The Browns, bro.
I'm so upset with my performance. I gotta bring it back. I gotta get the other ones that I want to. You know what? You know what'd be really funny? I'm gonna win all three of these. I win the PlayStation one. I win the Xbox. I lose the Nintendo one.
Well, the Nintendo one's literally just good. The Nintendo one's gonna be like anybody's game. Like it's. There's no predicting.
I actually have a good amount of guesses.
I have a good amount of guesses, but yeah, it's so random every time. Like who would have guessed
Yeah.
Mario versus Donkey Kong and Princess Peach Showtime back then? Absolutely nobody. Like except me apparently, because I get bro.
Shut up. Oh my god. A Souls-like Peach game. All of a sudden, a solo game with Peach happens. But it's like, oh, she has a sword. It's a Souls-like.
Hey, bro.
You're so stupid.
Hey, bro.
I can't.
I already know. Hi-Fi Rush on Switch
don't know, man.
prediction? Question mark.
Well, also, another thing I realize is... I feel like it's so unfair at times because, like, I feel like I already know before that direct happens, literally Peoria's gonna leak like at least 5-6 games.
Yeah, probably.
So I don't know. I'll try not to see it, but I probably will. I don't know. All right. Well, I think that's it, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have anything else.
Yep, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Austin will give his final. Austin will give his final review on Hellblade next episode.
Yeah. All right. It's cool. That's it, guys.
I'll give you my first. I'll give you my first thoughts on Paper Mario. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely leave a comment in the section down below provided, and please subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Johnny Moore out.